So my paycheck gets direct deposited to my man's account.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Omomi, aka Petite Diva, and in this video we are talking about women financial decision when they are in a relationship. Now this video is inspired by a particular video where a lady came online to say what she does with her salary.
So my paycheck gets direct deposited to my man's account. And he usually gives me between $75 to $100 a week for allowance. I feel it's only right because even though we both pay like bills in the house, I just feel it's only right because I'm a stay-at-home mom and he pays more bills than I actually pay. So given the fact that he pays, the most expensive things, the rent, insurance, car payment, I feel like he deserves to, have my money, and whatever he deems is reasonable to give me as an allowance, then he does so. Now, the only bad thing about it is, like, let's say if I want to do my nails and my eyebrows and a pedicure. So I only get $75 for the week. So I won't be able to do a pedicure or my eyebrows. So that week I just have to go with my nails being done. And then the following week, I would have to do pedicure and my eyebrows, which that's okay. I think that's fine. Like, do y'all agree with this? Do you think it's okay? Like, are other women like this? Let me know.
Now that video got people talking because she said when a salary is being paid, it's paid into a partner's account. Now here's what people had to say about that video.
So my paycheck gets direct deposited to my man's account.
Sis, what do you mean?
So my paycheck gets direct deposited to my man's account.
Because I didn't hear that correctly. I had to put my glasses on. Cause say what?
So my paycheck gets direct deposited to my man's account. So my paycheck gets direct deposited to my man's account.
Literally everybody had the same reaction, which is, say what? What do you mean? Your salary is being paid to your partner's account. I don't understand. My first reaction when I saw that video was, excuse me, what's going on? Like, what is really going on? But then when I checked that page and I saw that she literally puts up videos that are satire, so she's just talking about things. But when I thought about it, I now remembered that she might be thinking it's a joke, but it's actually reality for some people, especially in Nigeria. And now there are some women that might not necessarily need to have a bank account because their business is usually cash based. So a lot of their things is cash and carry, cash and carry. But in some cases where maybe they get like a big contract or they get an employment that is paying much more than what they make from their business, because they did not have a need for a bank account, some of them will tell you that you should pay into their partner's account. Now, some might actually want you to pay into their partner's account. Some, their partners actually told them that if they are going to get this job, if they are going to do this business, they have to tell the person paying to pay into their own account. That's the partner's account. And if they don't accept, some will tell them that you cannot accept the job, you cannot accept the contract, you cannot accept the project. And sometimes some of the women are very smart and they'll be like, no, they should not pay it into their partner's account. But most of the time, because they don't have a bank account, they will have to submit the bank details of their partner. Now, apart from the women that do business that are usually cash and carry, cash based, there are some that really don't have the requirement to open traditional bank accounts, so they don't have bank accounts. But thankfully, in the past like 10 years or so, we've had a lot of digital bank spring up, and it's easier for the women to open a digital bank account. So a lot of women that do not have traditional bank accounts are not having the digital bank accounts, and so they can collect money in their account, but there's usually a limit to how much they can receive in a particular day or so. But it has helped to reduce where they have to be giving their partners bank account details, so that their salary and their money will be paid into the account, and the men will do anyhow with the money. At first, I was thinking that a lot of the women that say that their salary should be paid into their partner's account, or any money that they are expecting should be paid into their partner's account, were really uneducated and not interested in the stress of opening a traditional bank account. But I recently saw a story that just made me very, very shocked. Now, that story was from Twitter. It was a doctor actually explaining what happened between her and her ex-husband. She was saying that when they first got married, from the year one, her husband said she should transfer 100% of her salary to him, and then he will give her money that she will be using to go to work, like an allowance. Like I said, she is a doctor. And definitely with the salary scale of a doctor in Nigeria, it was a lot. And that means she's also educated. But she was newly married, and she thought maybe that's the way finances between a husband and wife should occur. So she was transferring all her salary to her husband. Any which way, fast forward to the time she decided enough is enough. She is not financially secure in the marriage, and there were other things that I was doing, but she said she needed to get out of the marriage. And when she said that, I believe they had already relocated at that point. So I think she's in the US now. The guy said he was only going to give her 1/3 of the money they've earned, I think, from all their investments. And everything that they had, all the real estate investment that they had in Nigeria and everything, he kept it. She was not bothered, even though it was very painful. She just wanted to leave the marriage. And then after a year, she was saying that she has slowly started gaining financial freedom, and she has a little financial nest egg, and she's kind of happy. She was not saying something about the guy not being a bad person. And I was like, eh? Say what? The guy is not a bad person. She was like, he's not a bad person. He's not a bad person. I'm like, he's not a what? Now, he already did the nonsense he did by using her money to buy real estate and make investments and not put her name on the document. Fine. Now you want to leave the marriage. He's now saying that he's not going to give you even half, like her own money. Like, I don't understand. She's not saying he's not a bad person. He was just trying to protect himself or something like that. And a lot of people are saying, sorry, he's a bad person. If you like, say he's not a bad person. Me, I'm singing it for myself. He's a bad person. So many people left. He's a bad person. She now said that a lot of her friends were very angry that she did not use legal means to pursue her money she was supposed to have gotten a lawyer and tried to pursue it, but she just felt like she's a doctor. She had a good job, and now all her money was hers, so she felt like she's not going to lack, and that's why she just did not want any stress and let him go. But that story was just a reminder of how women are supposed to have a bit of financial freedom even when they are in their marriages. You have to secure your bag. You have to have your own savings. I don't know, the whole giving of 100% of my money to you, the money that I work for, to another person is not possible. It cannot even be me. And then giving my money to my partner to help me and get real estate, I can never try it. And this one is a personal bias that I can never try it, because my mother tried that. She gave my male parent money to help her get, I think it's an it was like a low-cost housing scheme. So there's some low-cost housing scheme that people can get houses at an affordable rate. You'll be paying a bit later on. I don't know how it really works, but because my male parent was in the ministry where they do all those projects, where they're in charge of those projects, she now gave him money that he should help her and get one of the houses. This man did not get that house. He did not return the money for years. During that period, he was giving excuses. And when he finally gave her back her money, the money was not useful because he could not get the house. The house had been sold. It had been given to people that paid earlier, and she could not buy the house. And it is a characteristic of a narcissistic person, which is not a surprise, because my mother getting that house would have given her another level of independence, and he would never allow that. He did not want a case where she would just say, oh, I'm up and leaving, I'm going to my house without stress. He wanted to continue to subdue her so that she will continue to stay in his house, and he will begin to do and undo. She will live without fear that if she leaves, there's nowhere for her to stay. She doesn't have any guaranteed place where she will stay. And that whole experience is why I can never give anybody money to buy anything for me. I would rather my partner brings the professional that is in charge of it. I will do my research to make sure it's not a scam, and then I would be the one that will pay from my account to the person's account, and then I will sign it with my name and my signature, because there is no way I'm doing the same mistake that my mother did, and this is me. So even the joint accounts thing that people do, I've not seen enough evidence to show that that thing is a good thing for the woman. Most of the time, it favors the guy. Honestly, the joint account thing, I personally cannot do it at this point in time. I don't see the advantage of doing that, so I would pass. I have a lot of accounts, and I will keep my money in my own account. Anyway, I don't know what you guys think about this whole topic, this whole financial decision that some women make when they are in their relationship. Do you think that a woman is supposed to give 100% of her salary to her husband for him to decide how it's going to be spent? Do you think joint account is not a bad thing? Do you think that women should actually keep their salary and decide what they want to spend it on? I would love to hear your thoughts about this topic. So please leave your comment in the comment section so that we can get this discussion properly. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.